Hey everyone, it's me again and welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in, I guess you've caught the Airbnb bug just like I did. Now, before you go head first into the world of hosting, let me take you on a little trip down memory lane back to when I first started on this exciting adventure. I vividly remember that mix of eagerness and uncertainty when I opened my doors to travelers from around the globe. Oh boy, if only I had a crystal ball to show me what I know now. That's why I'm here today, sharing the top 5 absolute game changers that would have saved me from a few hosting hiccups along the way. But quickly, before I proceed, make sure you smash that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. From figuring out the minimum number of night requirements to decoding the secret of perfect pricing, consider this video your crash course in Airbnb mastery, straight from someone who was once a newbie. And don't worry, I'm not holding anything back. My blunders are your golden tickets to skipping those rookie mistakes. Get ready to unlock the secrets behind crafting an irresistible listing that'll have travelers booking left and right. And trust me, you won't believe the power of those little personal touches that turn a good stay into an unforgettable experience. So my fellow superhosts, buckle up as we're about to turbocharge your hosting journey. One of the key points I want to share with you is all about having a lower minimum number of nights. Now, let me break it down for you. When I first ventured into Airbnb hosting, I had this idea that setting a high minimum stay requirement would somehow lead to better bookings. I thought guests would prefer to stay longer and I'd have less turnover to worry about, but boy, was I wrong. Here's the deal. Having a low minimum night requirement can actually work wonders for your Airbnb business. Think about it. Not everyone's looking for a week-long vacation. Some folks just want a quick weekend getaway or a short business trip. By allowing shorter stays, you're opening up your place to a whole new pool of potential guests. Plus, flexibility is the name of the game. I realized that being more accommodating with my minimum night stay actually boosted my bookings. Another thing I've learned is that travelers appreciate having options, and when they see that, they can book your place. And when they see that they can book your place for just a couple of nights, they're more likely to hit that book now button. Sure, you might think shorter stays could mean more cleaning and turnovers, but trust me, the increase in bookings makes up for it. Plus, you'll find that your place stays fresher and more appealing when you have a steady flow of guests coming in and out. So take it from me, don't shy away from setting a low minimum night requirement, embrace the flexibility, attract a diverse range of guests, and watch your Airbnb hosting journey reach new heights. Next up is to make your prices flexible. With flexible pricing, what I'm talking about is how you can play around with your listings prices on Airbnb to attract more bookings and maximize your earnings. Imagine you're in my shoes, starting out as an Airbnb host. Back then, I didn't realize that setting a fixed price all year round might not be the best strategy. That's where flexible pricing comes into play. It's like having a dynamic price tag for your listing. Here's how I see it. I've learned that demand for Airbnb stays can vary throughout the year. During peak seasons like holidays or local events, I can increase my prices a bit to make the most of the high demand. On the flip side, during slower seasons, I can lower my rates a bit to entice more potential guests to book. It's all about finding that sweet spot where my listings look appealing and I'm making good money. I would personally recommend adjusting your prices as routinely as possible with the way supply and demand ebbs and flows. The cool thing is Airbnb offers different pricing tools to help with this. I can set a minimum and maximum price so I don't accidentally give away my place for too little or charge an astronomical amount. Plus there's this feature called smart pricing. That adjusts my rates based on market trends and demand in my area. It takes a load off my mind and I can focus on providing a great experience for my guests. If you want to take it to the next level, you can use a better software called Price Labs, which is smart pricing, but on steroids. Personally, I now use this with multiple properties, but for starting off, smart pricing is a good way to go. So in a nutshell, flexible pricing isn't just about numbers, it's about adapting to the ever-changing Airbnb landscape. It's helped me welcome more guests, make some extra cash, and keep my listings competitive. If I knew this when I started, I would have saved myself a bit of stress and made a few more quid along the way. Now, understanding the power of reviews is crucial. As a newbie Airbnb host, I was all excited and ready to welcome my first guests. I followed all the tips from the videos and thought I had everything under control. But there was one thing that caught me off guard, the power of reviews. You see, reviews are like the online version of word of mouth recommendations. After my first guest left, I eagerly awaited their review. And oh boy, did they matter. Their feedback wasn't just a pat on the back or thumbs up, it was a window into their experience. Their reviews told me what they liked, what could be improved, and what made their stay special. It was like getting a sneak peek into their minds. Now fast forward a bit, my first few reviews were glowing. Guests raved about the cozy ambience, the little welcome basket, and my quick responses to their questions. And guess what? These positive reviews became my digital credibility. People started booking my place because they read about the great experiences others had had. But here's the twist, reviews aren't just a one-way street. As a host, I also had the chance to leave reviews for my guests. The two-way communication created a sense of trust and accountability. If I had an amazing guest who respected my place, I made sure to give them a thumbs up. And if there were any hiccups, I could politely mention them in the review, helping future hosts make informed decisions. In a nutshell, reviews are like gold in the Airbnb hosting world. They build your reputation, showcase your strengths, and help you improve where needed. Next up, instant booking. Alright, assuming you're a newbie Airbnb host like I was back in the day. You're all excited to start hosting your cozy space, but you're a bit worried about the whole booking process. You know, sending messages back and forth, waiting for potential guests to confirm. It can be a tad nerve-wracking, right? Then comes instant booking. It's like a magic button that transforms your hosting game. When you enable instant booking, it means that guests can book your place without having to wait for your approval. Yep, you heard me right. No more back and forth. No more nail-biting wait times. As soon as a guest likes your listing and the dates work for them, they can click that book now button and voila, it's a done deal. Now, I know you might be thinking, but what if I don't want just anyone booking my place? Great question. That's the beauty of it. You're still in control. You can set certain criteria for guests who can instantly book. Maybe you're comfortable with guests who have positive reviews or verified profiles. It's like having your cake and eating it too. Trust me, turning on instant booking was a game changer for me. It not only boosted my bookings, but also made hosting journey a whole lot smoother. Guests love the convenience, and you'll love the peace of mind knowing your place is getting filled up. So there you have it, instant booking is a nutshell. It's like giving your Airbnb listing a turbo boost, making it easier for guests to say, I'm in, without the usual booking dance. Give it a shot, and who knows, you might just thank me later. Crafting informative concierge documents or booklets. Put yourself in guest shoes. As the guest, you arrive all pumped up and ready to soak in the awesomeness of your place. What's the first thing that you would want? Bingo! The most essential things. Let's start with the basics. An emergency contact, maybe a friend, a close relation, or that of your co-host. If you have any, would be good for those just in case moments. Next up, the golden key to virtual world, Wi-Fi details. No one wants to go on a treasure hunt for internet access. And speaking of keys, you should clear the confusion for your guest. Which key opens which door? Also, a quick lowdown on the checkout drill is a must. Explain them so they can check out properly. But beyond the basics, you must be ready to become your guest's hero, buying from the hidden gem eateries and waving them off from those touristy traps. Now, let's take their stay from awesome to mind-blowing. What's happening in your neck of the woods? Fill them in on nearby fun, entertainment, activities, you name it. And oh boy, here's your chance to shine. Spill those secrets on how to milk the most fun out of the experiences. Your recommendations are golden. If you're feeling extra generous, you can even toss in some coupons to local hotspots. That's right, you're the cool host who hooks them up. But hey, no pressure to go all out from the get-go. Start with the basics and add some flair over time. Keep it chill and keep it awesome. And there it is, my dear host. So we've covered a lot of ground in this video, diving into the top 5 game-changing insights I wish I had when I embarked on my Airbnb hosting journey. Remember to lower your minimum night requirements. Don't forget to create a document guide for your guests, and be prepared to adapt and learn as you go, because the hosting landscape is ever evolving. Crafting a memorable experience goes beyond amenities. Think personal touches and local recommendations. Lastly, track expenses, maximize your pricing strategy, and watch your profits soar. Armed with these insights, you're well on your way to becoming an Airbnb superstar. Happy hosting everyone, and see you on the next video. Take care.